Welcome back to the channel, guys. And well, yes guys, the all new Hennessey Venom F5 has officially dethroned the Koenigsegg CC850 as the world's most powerful production manual car, and for the fact that this puts out 1817 all petrol horsepower to the rear wheels through that 6.6 liter twin turbo V8 on its own. And I mean, for the fact that this is properly going into the path that most marquees are also going into, i.e. with the Utopia, with the complete Nilo 27 hypercar and so on. So i.e. to properly put things into perspective, this will properly feature not a flappy paddle gearbox but a good old-fashioned 6-speed gated manual gearbox. As you guys can see, that's the pièce de résistance of this complete car on its own, and 1817 horsepower to link up with that 6-speed manual. I mean, they will have properly tweaked with the gear ratios all over. But of course, with this being the open top complete proper experience altogether, this is said to be not only the world's most powerful production manual car, but it's also said to be the world's most fastest production manual car on its own. And of course, with that proper Le Mans style dorsal fin that sticks on from the top mounted air scoop all the way towards the edge of the rear deck lid. And I mean, that on its own shows that this is properly streamlined for top speed, similar to that of the Esco Absolute, of course. And I mean, towards the front you've got the basic Venom F5 design, and of course, this being the Venom F5-M, it is not clear as to what M stands for. If you ask me, I think it just stands for manual, but nevertheless looks beautiful on its own, and especially without the wing, not gonna lie, especially with that dorsal fin on its own, I actually really like this design. But overall, the design is quite literally the same as it has been since the first ever F5. And of course, only 12 of these bad boys will ever be built, each with a starting price of $2.65 million. And of course, all 12 of them have already been allocated as per usual, of course. And on top of that, it looks as beautiful as this. Sounds like a proper good old fashioned American V8, even though it's a twin turbocharged 6.6 liter V8. Nevertheless, spits flames on its own, and I mean, looks as beautiful as this. Diagonal doors, of course, towards the interior, the pièce de résistance right there, guys. I mean, a 6-speed gated manual, which is literally coming up with a complete car scene altogether, where Pagani have done it with the Utopia, the Nilo company with the Nilo 27, and I mean, so and so multiple other marquees are slowly coming into the aspect of bringing back tactility, and of course properly giving up the complete proper feel of a paddle for the proper gear shift, proper tactility that you'd get from a proper 6-speed manual. And for the fact that this is a proper 6-speed gated manual, this is definitely set to be a proper immersive driving experience. And I mean, 1817 horsepower, guys, that's a stupid number, and to route that through a 6-speed gearbox, I mean, that will properly make this a proper power dense beast and will make this a proper monster to drive. And of course, alongside the fact that of course the Venom F5 Revolution is the complete track focused weapon, on the other hand, you've got the Venom F5-M Roadster, which is this with a proper manual experience, making this quite the proper Jekyll and Hyde, from that being the complete track-worthy beast, whereas this being a proper immersive driving experience. And I mean, 1617 Newton meters of torque going right to the rear wheel, guys, and I mean, it properly looks beautiful, and with an open top experience and that proper complete roof scoop right above your head, the complete induction sounds will be properly breathtaking on its own. And I mean, of course, that gear lever, guys, I mean, it just looks oh so good, especially with that complete gated manual system, and of course with the proper airplane style yoke steering wheel with all the buttons on top. But nevertheless, guys, it looks the part. And of course, towards the back you've got your proper dorsal fin with the stars and stripes towards the end. And of course, this has also been properly done in an exclusive livery specific to this complete model range. And of course, only 30 roadsters will ever be made across multiple variants, and of course, as I said, only 12 of the complete F5-M roadster will ever be made. And of course, guys, what do you think? I mean, for the fact that they are literally bringing the complete 1800 plus horsepower output into a complete manual car, I mean, how they completely tweak the gearbox and the complete gear ratios altogether is beyond me. But nevertheless, Hennessey being the complete monstrous company that they are, and for the fact that they literally take monstrous cars to complete supersonic levels, this is definitely along the lines of that. And of course, with the 6-speed manual, this is set to be a proper monster to drive, not to mention that this may very well rival the P1 as a car that will kill you every time you put your foot down. Well, what do you guys think? Comment below. And I mean, guys, it looks beautiful. It's got a 6-speed manual, a 6.6 liter twin turbo V8, 1817 all petrol horsepower going right to the rear wheels. And for the fact as to how they've completely remapped the gearbox and the complete gear ratios to properly comply with that proper monstrous amount of 1817 horsepower is completely beyond me. But nevertheless, guys, it looks the part, and it properly brings back the good old analog feel that us petrolheads completely miss in supers and hypers of this day and age. range, but nevertheless that factor and trend is slowly catching back on, as a couple marquees have already done it and are properly getting on the complete bandwagon of bringing back manuals into stupidly powerful hypers, such as Pagani have done with the Utopia, GMA with the T50, the all-new Nilu 27 hypercar, of course, which of course properly comes with a V12 and a proper manual similar to that of the GMA T50 and the Utopia. But nevertheless, what do you guys think, guys? I mean, this properly looks the part and of course sounds the part, as well as for the fact that it also spits flames on demand, and I mean with that complete proper dorsal fin, that of course I unexpectedly like the look of this, and I mean they've retained the beautiful Venom F5 looks, but of course with the addition of that dorsal fin and the pièce de résistance, i.e. that 6-speed gated manual system, it is properly set to be a monster to drive, and I mean it is quite literally gonna be a monster to drive on its own, because it will literally kill you at every proper occasion where you put your foot down. But nevertheless, a massive hats off to Hennessey on such a monster, and I mean of course in terms of specifications, it is properly gonna be spec'd in such a way, such as to the fact that whatever color is chosen by all of the 12 complete lucky people who have been allocated an F5-M Roadster, that specific color or that specific complete color code will be completely eliminated from their complete proper system altogether, such as to properly maintain exclusivity. And well, if you thought being exclusive in a complete proper one of carbon tint, such as that could be spec'd another time by another person was exclusive, well, this is the proper meaning of exclusivity altogether. And well guys, what do you think about the all new Venom F5-M Roadster? Comment below, and well, hopefully more and other marquees probably jump back on the bandwagon of bringing back manuals in properly stupidly powerful hypers and supers altogether. Well, what do you guys think? Comment below, and well, thanks for watching guys. Remember to that sub button and click the bell to ensure you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching guys, see ya.